Are you a gamer? You play Call of Duty? You play CSGO? Play Fortnite? What do we need when we play them games? We need a good headset, a good, reliable headset where we can hear those footsteps so nobody creeps up behind us and gets us behind. Whether you're in Warzone, whether you're in CSGO, or whether you're in Fortnite, we need a good headset. So I'm always on the hunt for a good microphone or a good headset, depending on what my daily life, what I want to do. Not only am I a content creator out here, but I love playing video games. I mean, video games is a good pastiming for, I don't know, a good 70% of the US population. We have a lot of people, and that's our pastiming, is gaming. But we don't want to break the bank. It's bad enough our consoles are already costing so much money. We don't need all our peripherals to cost a crap ton of money as well, and everybody wants to price gouge. We have companies like NUBWO out here, and this is their newest edition, the HG03. It does have noise cancellation, 7.1 surround sound, and FPS sound. So we're going to go ahead and get it unboxed. Let's see what it looks like, see what it sounds like. Just right off the rip, I mean, the feel of it, they are really light. I am liking the light. There is metal right here, a little bit of plastic, pretty bendable here. We can get a good flex on it right here. It doesn't seem like it wants to break. The boom arm is here. It is not a detachable. So it does not have a detachable mic, which isn't a bad thing. It does have a pre-installed boom mic pop filter on it. Oh, the cushion on the top for your top part of your head is really cushiony. I mean, it has some real good cushion right there. As far as any buttons on the headset itself, there is not one button on this headset. Not one. Because all the buttons are going to be right here on the DAC. So here we go right here. Here's the test fit. Even though it has the pleather-like ear cups on here and not the cloth, it feels really good on my ears. I have some pretty big Dumbo ears. I do. I have some pretty big ears here, and whenever I put it on, my ears are not like being smushed in there. There's plenty of room, even for my big head and my my big old ears here. Get it on there. I mean, they're really comfortable. I mean, they're very light. If you notice up here, I got plenty of cushion up here. The mic boom's here. You can, move it out of your way if you need it out of your way. Go ahead and bring it back in. Very flexible. You can maneuver it where you want. I wear glasses, so any of y'all with glasses, here we go. They guys slide right on and off with your glasses. I'm not feeling, it's not pushing on my glasses whatsoever. Okay, so the function of the headset themselves on your head and the way they look is really good. I do like the white and black. Okay, you got plenty of an extension too. So if you have a taller head or a little bit bigger head than mine, you do got plenty of movement here. And when they come down, you still got plenty of room for the wires right here. They're not just going to be snapped out. They do not pivot left and right, do not swivel on here. Even though they're wired, I would love to see companies start this, putting like a USB-C or something, and where you get to plug in the USB-C right here to the headset, where we can just not have all this wire just always just dangling down. That's just one thing that me personally, I know we're at that time and era where companies can start doing that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to PC, and because it can look all good, it can feel all good, but does it sound good? Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Real quick, NUBWO did send this out to me to do a review, but it's my thoughts alone. It's my review. They don't get to tell me what to say or anything in this video. I just want to throw that out there. Full disclaimer here. Also, my room right now, the fan is turned off. I do have a half-treated room. The front of me right now has soundproofing on the wall in front of me. Nothing above me, and only the decorations right here behind me, what you see. I normally use Sonar GG for noise cancellation. Right now, they have noise cancellation built into the headphone itself. There is no buttons for noise cancellation. It's automatically supposed to be built into it. So we're gonna just go ahead and do a little tap, in the background and see what else that it can withhold from the background. My fans are on full blast on my PC. I just cannot turn them down. I have mine in my BIOS turned up. This is for PC and PS4 and PS5. So you can use this on your consoles or your PC. So again, this is what you're getting at. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on Sonar GG, and I want to hear what it sounds like with Sonar GG on. If you're on PC, I suggest everyone to use Sonar GG. It's one of the free, awesome softwares out there. They're not no sponsor, nothing like that. It's just a software that I love to use. Okay, so now for the remainder of the test, I am going to have my Sonar GG on and then go back through and listen to the audio, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. So as far as the handheld DAC that is there, one thing I will say right off the rip, I do wish they would have gave this a little bit longer of a cable. I always gripe about, cable lengths all the time. I do believe it could have been just a little bit longer. I know I'm doing a review, I'm standing up, but again, this is about where I would sit for my gaming session no matter what. Not that it's too short, but to me, it could have been just a little bit longer. I'd rather have just a little extra, maybe an extra meter or so on here would have been nice. But anyways, on the DAC itself, you have your volume button right here. Try to get it up in the camera here. So you do have your volume button right here. This is for your mic. So if you're getting too loud for everybody and they're telling you that, you can turn it down here. This is for all your other sounds, your game and your chat. You can turn it up and down right here. You do have a mute button right here. You just push it down. You also have, whenever you plug up, it's lit up blue right now. This is your FPS. So we can go ahead and turn off the FPS. This headset is 7.1 surround sound as it is. If you want that, you really, really want to listen for those footsteps, that's what the FPS mode does. You click that and you're supposed to be able to really hear those footsteps even better, more precise with that FPS mode, which is, once I get into a game, I'm going to go run a game of Fortnite and I'm going to see how it sounds and see if I can hear a huge difference. I just wish that we can really put out the sound that we hear. But I've been talking here for a little bit. How does the mic sound? Is it clear? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to listen to a little bit of music on YouTube, and then I'm going to go into Fortnite and I'm going to play a little bit of Fortnite and then come back and give you my final thoughts. All right, so what did y'all think of the headset? What did y'all think it sounded like? I just went through and I listened to all the audio coming back through it. I think it sounded really, really good on the microphone. If I had any complaint about the microphone, you will have to take your microphone depending on how you talk for your plosives. So I like that it has a lot of give and movement for the mic, but I believe that I'm going to have to move it back some more because I will be using these. I mean, I really did like the way they sounded. I went and jumped into some Fortnite, and that FPS button, I mean, it really does change. It's not a huge change, but it does change how things are. But yeah, no, they sounded really good. What the bass wasn't too high, but it also wasn't too low. I think it was a comfortable medium, especially for the price point that it is. But anyways, one of the complaints I do have is the plosives, like your plosives. Even with the pop filter on here, I do believe that you might need to maneuver your mic because it is really, really loud. I might have got a little bit more whenever I was using the volume scroll wheel. I mean, it was working 100%, and I might have been able to come down just a little bit with my voice. So maybe monitor your voice or go through another program and make sure, or even in PlayStation, go to your audio settings and hear how you sound coming through it and make sure you're not too loud for the microphone itself. You can sit here and you can take these off and clean them. What's also really cool about taking these off, if somebody like Wicked Cushions makes a cushion, you can buy different cushions, or if NUBWO sells their own cushions, I would like to see some cloth style cushions for these. It's nice to see companies that have cheaper headsets with things like this right here. This little bitty detail right here can literally be night and day. Take this off, clean it. I mean, our ears get dirty 100%. We get dead skin and everything else, and I like to take these things off and clean mine. That is just me. Very easy to take off, very easy to put right back on. I mean, as you're right back on, it took me maybe 35, 40 seconds to put that back on there. So again, like I said earlier in the video, the only other complaint that I would have is I do wish the cable was just a little bit longer. I do. Maybe even a little clip would have been nice for the back of the little DAC right here. I mean, so you can clip it on somewhere. Like me, I mean, I would have clipped it on my mouse pad right here so I can mess with it. That way it's not just dangling right there. To me, it'd be nice to clip it to your shirt or something. That way it's not just hanging. It's not that it's heavy because it's not. It's pretty light, but it is there. I would also like to see a USB-C. Not that that's a negative. That's just a preference of mine. I like everything USB-C right now. It would have been nice to have like a little USB-C here to disconnect, or even two cable system. Maybe this is an idea for you, Nubu. Two cable system, maybe one plug in, a little bit longer of a cable for USB-C. And then you can do USB-C to USB-C, plug it in here, and then put our DACs on here. But what about adding in another smaller cable that goes in USB-C, but then goes into like a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 controller? That's just some of my opinions there. That has nothing to do against the headset itself. But yeah, all in all, I think for $50, let me say that again, $50, this is one heck of a headset. So you're in a gaming home like I am. I have the kids that play. I'm not buying them a $300 headset because the kids want stuff like the Steel Series Arctis Nova Pros that are like 300 or 350, or the Astro A50s, because they get into the hype of all these other kids that are out there gaming, or all these other grown-ups that are playing with these kids, and they're like, oh yeah, I got the best, this, that, and that. Man, I tell you what, you do not have to pay that high price to get the best. And NUBWO, this has been their second pair that I've tested for them. Man, they have some nice cheap headsets, and they sound good. They sound great. 100% worth your money here in 2025. Christmas time is coming up. You have any nephews, kids, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. There is no delay when it comes to direct connect. So yes, 100% worth money, 100% worth a Christmas present to buy for somebody else. It's not dollar store cheap, and of course, it's not Steel Series expensive or Astro expensive. So 100% worth it. I'm Thomas with Tomology. Go ahead and check out this right here. See if this is worth your hard-earned money here in 2025. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like honest reviews like this one right here.